No one sees you. Not when you're in the kitchen, preparing meal after meal, sometimes more than 3 a day, pouring your heart into every dish, making sure your family is well fed and cared for. No one notices when you're hunched over the laundry, folding and ironing each piece, smoothing out every wrinkle as though your care will somehow be felt. No one realizes the hours you spend cleaning the house, making it a home for them, a safe, peaceful place to come back to. You sit with your child, patiently guiding him through his work, making sure he's ready for tomorrow. But no one truly sees you. No one sees the silent battle you fight behind closed doors, trying to balance your own work in between all the other demands, trying to hold everything together when you barely have any time left for yourself. It's a never-ending list of things to do. A life of invisible sacrifices. At the end of the day, when your child is finally asleep and the house falls into stillness, what greets you isn't gratitude, it's harsh words from your partner. Words that pierce you in ways he may never understand. He says you failed as a wife because you couldn't meet his desires. He doesn't see that you've already given everything today, that your body is drained, frozen from the weight of the endless tasks and the emotional strain. You've been pushed so far beyond exhaustion that you're left with nothing to give. Some days, you give in. Not out of desire, not out of love, but out of the deep need to avoid the harshness that follows when you don't. You lie down under him, like a shell of yourself, a breathing body, a flesh that feels like it's no longer your own. You close your eyes and let it happen, 1,000 invisible eyes burning into you, accusing, judging, calling you a whore for giving up your body in exchange for peace. Peace that you hope to buy in silence. Peace that comes at the cost of yourself, hoping that maybe this time, you won't have to endure the cruelty of his words. But you hear them, nonetheless. Echoing in your mind. You sold yourself for a few moments of quiet. And you feel the shame. You feel those invisible eyes, mocking you, reminding you that this too is just another sacrifice, another piece of yourself slipping away. And then, after it's over, you cry. Not loudly, not for anyone to hear, but in silent, solitary tears that fall from a place too deep for words. You wish the days would pass faster, hoping the pain would somehow end. You imagine, sometimes, that physical pain might be easier to bear than this, the sharp sting of a lash against your skin, as if it could somehow make the hurt from his words and the weight of your memories disappear. But you know the truth, nothing hurts more than the cruelty of words. Nothing cuts deeper than the memories that linger long after they've been spoken. You sit on the edge of your bed, eyes lowered to the floor, heart numb, tears still flowing. And you ask yourself, was it worth it? Was any of this worth it? And the answer is always the same, no. Not for a single moment. As you lie down, the tears don't stop. They fall steadily, quietly, soaking your pillow. Each breath feels like a struggle, as if even breathing has become too much. You press the pillow to your face, muffling your cries so no one will hear. The room is cold, dark, and you feel as if the walls are closing in. Eventually, you fall asleep, exhausted, praying that your dreams will offer you some escape, some solace. But then, the alarm rings, and you wake to do it all again. Every day feels the same. The cycle continues. Unseen efforts. Unheard cries. Unspoken pain.